which, by the way, if anyone on your team isn't on, you can go ahead and let them know that they will be getting absolutely no help and or assistance for the rest of the time that they are in this company, because this is mandatory, and if they're not going to be doing it, then they're not going to be treated like they're even on the team. So just let them know that, because I'm not in the mood to be dealing with that right now. If we're at the state that we're at, which is that we've had like 30 or so people rank it down this past month, and we did not qualify for the team meeting. So I'm not happy. So if you're not here, you're not here. You know what I mean? I don't see you ever. So we are having a multi-level marketing one-on-one meeting, because you guys need the refresher course. And this way, this covers all of my bases. And if you keep messaging me saying you need training after this, then that just shows that you're just really bad and you don't know what you're doing. You need to put the time and investment into this. By the way, if I'm whispering, that's because I have a cold, but luckily in this business, I can still keep working. Okay. So, and I am still working because I'm grinding on like so many of you right now, and it's very disappointing. Like, what am I gonna get out of this if you're not doing anything? Okay, I digress. I'm gonna get right into it. This is common knowledge, but clearly with the results that we're getting and the messages that I've been getting in other uplines, it's not common knowledge, which is kind of scary. But these are the 5 tasks you need to do every single day. Every day. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life. If you're sick, if your kid is sick, if you're in the hospital, if someone else is in the hospital, if you're having a baby, it doesn't matter, because you can use your phone anywhere, anytime. So it doesn't matter. There is no excuse. And I've been saying way too many excuses recently, so no excuse. Okay, so the first one, following. The second one, interacting. Then connecting, conscious building, and landscaping. We're going to get into all of them now, okay? Following. So, you might be thinking, I'm following everyone I know. I don't know any more people. Oh, this, that, and the third. No, okay? No. You need to be following as many people as you can that serves your cause and what you're advertising on your profile, okay? So you should just be following the people you know. You should be following friends of friends, family of friends, past classmates, past co-workers, your partner's co-workers and their families. Even if you have an ex-partner that you're no longer with, you can still follow their co-workers, their families, all that stuff. Also, those with similar interests. So, for instance, I love cats, right? If I'm an account that's talking about like tips for raising a cat or tips for having a bunch of cats, well, then I'm gonna go into that following list, and I'm gonna peek through and I'm gonna look for, a bunch of accounts where people have pet cats. Or if I go to a Sabrina Carpenter concert, even in person, I'll be like, hey, are you looking for new ways to make money? Or I'll bring things up there, because you never know. And if these people have similar interests than you, then it's a chance that you could end up recruiting them. Okay. I just have any questions. Okay. Tiffany said, well, you want to build these genuine relationships. They kind of are genuine. YouTube, our number one thing that we do here is we help people, right? So, relationship, but we need to be building those relationships so people trust us, so that we can recruit them, and they don't just rely only solely on information that's out there in the data, because that can be a little bit overwhelming. They go to disclosure statement. Okay, so that's good. Let's move on. So when you're following people from those lists or people you don't really know, who should you be targeting for people who are suffering from things like job dissatisfaction? This is a employment opportunity. It's an alternative employment opportunity, right? We want to get people out of their 9-to-5s. So if they're experiencing job dissatisfaction, that's the perfect person to target for recruitment. Okay. Also, people with health issues might not be able to work as much, or they might be looking for products. That's a great person for us. Family issues, they might feel isolated. And one thing that we do want to promote is that sense of community among us, okay? Major life changes like divorces, someone passing away. Again, they could be at that vulnerable place. Financial struggles, of course, we are a business first and foremost, so if they're having financial struggles, then we're there. Also, parents of young children, they want to be home and spend time with their children, but obviously they need to work to make money. Perfect targets. Okay, good. Questions there? Well, it's not unethical because we are helping them by having them join our business, okay? So just because we make money from it doesn't mean that we're not doing them a service by having them recruited into our company, okay? Because we're giving them the chance to make money and have a community and, all the things that they want, they have a chance of getting by joining this company. Them, okay? Alright, so interactions, okay? Interacting, the level of connection through interacting. Like, that's your first line of defense. When you first follow someone, you're gonna just start by simply liking. You don't want to bombard them because that's that hey girl stereotype that multi-level marketing people have, which we don't want to fall into that. Trust us and believe us in that sense, okay? So we're starting off by liking content. We want to build a narrative by liking similar content every time. So if you're following someone for their love of pets, like all their pet-related content, okay? Then as time goes on, maybe a week or two pass and start commenting about your similar experiences, but also try to bring in topics that align with the business. So if they're posting a picture of their dog and they're saying, oh, so sad I have to board my dog for the weekend while I go on vacation, you could comment like, oh, well, with my business, I have so many different friends. Someone could watch my dog, or they say like, oh, I'm really wishing that I could bring my dog to this convention, but I have work. You could be like, oh, well, my work, I have free time that I can dedicate to my family, that I don't have to be working. If you had a job like this, you could do the same thing, right? And just said things like that. But you don't make it too obvious. Okay, it's more of a subtle thing. So you don't want to make it too obvious. Now, when you get to the DM stage, you're going to find out exactly what this person is looking for. You're going to have a full-on conversation with them. You're going to guide them in the direction of the business. Refer them to a team goal, refer them to the perks, refer them to a product, do something to get them hooked in with the business, okay? Questions there? Okay, so to get them to start DMing you, honestly, I would just branch it off of a post they've already made. So, for instance, if they're saying like, oh, my dog's having a trying skin on his paw pad. Oh, this company I know has really great items for dogs and dogs' skin and furs. Maybe DM me or reach out and I can get more into it. And then that's when you start branching things off and being like, you also have a business side. I see that you work a 9 to 5 and it seems like you might want to spend more time home with your family or, to visit your parents or spend with your friends or your pets or whatever the case may be. So you really need to branch that in. That's why the levels of connection and the interacting that we have are important, because if you just jump right into the DM, nobody's going to answer. You guys are saying, oh, nobody's, biting when I pitch. Well, if you just go right into a pitch, no one's going to trust you. You have to build that trust, and then you have to use that to get them recruited. Okay, you have to use that. So, moving on, connection. You're using what you learned. You're related. Using what you've learned from that post to relate. So you say, hey, I have a dog too. That's a relation. Promoting. You're connecting what's offered to the business, whether that be time, extra money, a product, a community. Then you're going to DM them. And when you DM these conversations, you need to have So before and after product pictures, you working at the pool, direct them to your upline, because usually your upline has more of that look that people are looking for, that rich influencer social media look, and that will draw them in because everyone wants to live that lifestyle. You know what I mean? No one wants to see just an average whatever because then they can get that from a 9 to 5. Show the luxury lifestyle. Yeah. Okay. Now that also brings me into another thing. Conscious building. You must, it's not a suggestion, it's a requirement. Attend the mindfulness meetings every week. There are no excuses. Okay, it needs to happen every week because in the mindfulness meetings, we talk about staying strong against haters, what rebuttals to say against people who, try to say the pyramid scheme thing and all that stuff. You guys need to have these resources and you need to be in the right mindset, space in order to be recruiting people and to be making all the money that us uplines are making. So you need to be going to the mindfulness meetings. It is a requirement. If you're not going, I don't know how I can help you because you need to be going. It's part of this business. It's an integral part. You need to go. Now, finally, landscaping. So as you can see what I've laid out here, we have a picture of the beach, some luxury items, and hanging out with friends, right? This is what people want to see when they go to your account. They want to see luxury, they want to see travel, and they want to see community. Okay, that's what we're selling here. Not necessarily the product. I kind of forgot what it was. But still, it's true. We're selling a lifestyle when we're recruited, right? So, luxury. We're posting with luxury items. If you have to rent them, borrow them from someone, or get creative, that's okay. Your image matters here, okay? Photoshop if you have to. Traveling. We need to be going on the team trips. This is why travel is a big selling factor. Everyone out there wants to travel in a 9 to 5. It might not hinder them from getting a Chanel bag, but it can travel because time off, PTO, meetings, business, scheduling, whatever. So that's why we really need to market the travel aspect. And you guys need to be going on the team trips. We need to be hitting those goals. Because if we're not, why would someone want to join our team? That's a big factor. That's now gone. Also, community. Interact with each other. Support each other's content. Post photos hanging out like the one down in this presentation I have. Because we need to support that community. Look, a lot of people who join this team are looking for a community where they can be with other parents, they can be with other business people, other people who love travel, whatever the case may be. That's what you need. That's why you need to build that sense of community. They'll be more likely to listen to you, believe you, trust you if they feel that bond with you. That's why these 5 steps are very important. And that's why we go back to the interacting levels of connection. This is very important. You have to follow this. Like, comment, DM, do not be DM right away. You cannot do that. You can't just follow someone and DM them. That's not good. That's cold messaging, and people are not going to like that. It goes back to that connection. Relate, promote, and show. Relate, promote, and show. And your social media account should be having you relating, promoting, and showing. Okay. So this is very important, and you need to be listening about this. You need to attend this. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It needs to happen. I don't care what you have to move around. It needs to be happening, and you need to be going. Because the mindfulness meeting is how we're going to make sure that we're using our tools correctly, okay? We need to be checking in and making sure that we're doing all of these different stages and steps, 5 steps every day. We need to make sure we're doing them. We need to make sure we're in the right mindset. We're not falling victim to propaganda and 9 to 5 stuff that we're seeing online. People telling us, what they think about multi-level marketing. We need to make sure that we're all in the right state of mind, okay? So we need to be at the mindfulness meeting. Okay, any questions? No. So Johnny, there's no excuse. There's nothing that can happen in your life that makes it okay for you to miss a meeting or for you to miss the 5 steps. really turn things around.